Hello, welcome back to Cine Channel. I'm Charlie, and today I will be reviewing X-Men Days of Future Past. Only a couple more movies left to go, then I am all done with the X-Men franchise. And this movie, I honestly think, is one of the best X-Men movies ever. So this movie came out in 2014, and it takes place in 1973 and 2023. We follow the future and past X-Men cast, who are on a mission to save mutant kind as we know it. Like, seriously, if this X-Men movie was the last one, I think it would have been a perfect ending for it, in my opinion. But anyway, in a distant future, well actually 2 years ago, Sentinels are destroying all the mutants, and what powers those Sentinels are the genes of Mystique. She had killed a guy and got caught, and then they had her DNA, which they used to make the Sentinels. And now all the way in 2023, everything is destroyed. So Professor X and Magneto, with the help of some other returning mutants, send back Logan, the Wolverine, to stop Mystique from killing the creator of the Sentinels, and therefore saving all mutant kind. That was just a crappy breakdown of the movie, but I really liked all the time travel stuff, and I think it really works. You have to be careful when you're doing time travel movies, and there's a lot you could just overlook, but I felt like this movie does a really great job at having that time travel aspect, and not just to have it too, to have it along with the future. Just how everything connects throughout time, I just think is amazing and really works well. Almost all the X-Men characters are in this film, not like Avengers Endgame style, where every scene could have like 5-6 Avengers in it. We do follow a very tight main cast, but every other mutant is still in the background doing their stuff. The relationship between Magneto and Professor X, young and old, is just insane still. And their lore and their story, and why they don't like each other in the past right now, but they're trying to work together to save their future, which they know they're together in the future as friends because Logan came back and told them. And those two characters are just the goats. But especially Magneto in this film, because Magneto is ruthless in this movie. Just prime terrorizer. And we're following Charles Xavier in a hard spot in his life in 1973. He's got all this long hair and this beard, and he's just going through it. The school's not up and running. He can walk though. It's just a very interesting time. Logan gets sent back, and seeing how he deals with all the characters, knowing where they end up, but seeing how they are totally not like what they are in the future. I don't even know if I'm making sense, but I just think this movie is very clever, and the characters are really amazing, is what I'm trying to say. The plot with Mystique and the creator of the Sentinels, of her trying to track him down and kill him. I like Mystique, so I like that she gets a big role to herself in this film, and the journey she goes on, and where she ends up by the end of the film and deciding not to kill the guy, leading to her DNA never being taken from her, so the Sentinels don't exist anymore. Maybe I'm just stupid, but it was clever to me. The score is fantastic. The CGI is great, with the future dystopian world being all just under rubble, and then having the big giant Sentinels come in, and there's a lot of them. And with Magneto ripping everything from the ground, CGI's cooking in this one. We get Quicksilver in this movie, and that classic scene of him running slow-mo in the kitchen while everybody is just frozen in time. One thing that really stood out to me, and it was just kind of some throwaway thing, but they had to break Magneto out of jail to get his help. The reason why he was in jail, at first, they make you think, is because he was the one who killed JFK. Yeah, so I was just like, what? But then later, they bring back up JFK, and he says, I was trying to save him and not kill him because he's one of us. So I was like, oh my, they just made JFK a mutant. That was just one thing. It's just random, but I was just like, what? What? I just really like First Class and this, just seeing the young X-Men, just specifically Charles and Eric. It's just so good, and I can't wait for them to return in Doomsday. Oh my gosh. Now I know most of the movie takes place in the past, and it's supposed to, but I do kind of wish we would have gotten to see more of the old characters. And I just mean like the present time, Professor X and Magneto and the X-Men trying to kill all the Sentinels while Logan is in the past trying to stop everything. I wish they would have gotten more to do, but I understand why, you know, because I mean the whole world is destroyed, and they're really just in this fort trying to hold them off, so I understand why it's just so minimalistic. But I do wish we got to see them do more. We got some nice cameos at the end with Scott Summers, Jean Grey, Rogue. A lot of just nice little things that pay off the original X-Men trilogy, and some stuff from Logan. And it actually, that's another thing, it sets up X-Men 2 with Stryker and Logan meeting. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like this is just, it just seems very thought out, and I really appreciate that. And like I said earlier, if this was the ending to the X-Men franchise, it works, in my opinion at least. I feel like I didn't really explain this enough. Peter Dinklage's character, Trask, is the one who creates the Sentinels, intended to take out the mutant race. Mystique learns of that, and so she goes after him. And they say that she killed him, off screen. but then that caused her to be caught and the gene was taken from her and all that. But Peter Dinklage plays Trask, and he is the one who set up the Sentinels and everything. Like I said, I just think this movie is really good. I mean, I'd even say great. I'd even say great. This movie is the highest ranked so far by me. I mean, I've only done 3 reviews, but still. I'm going to give this movie an 8. Solid X-Men movie, could have ended the franchise, wraps up everything perfectly, and sets up stuff that we've already seen and is to come. Clever, clever. That was my review of X-Men Days of Future Past. I will be watching X-Men Apocalypse and reviewing that on the 19th, so look out for that, and have a Cine-day. Whatever that means.